what you want, when you want it, where you want it. This is The Mesh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3, volume 9 of Downtown Newton's fastest growing podcast. Welcome to Big Fan. Hank, welcome to you. It's a big, big day for you and the Eimer family.
Huge.
As we get ready to partake on baseball season for the Hickory High
opening day.
Red Tornadoes. Opening day is today.
It is today.
So tell me what's up. How you feeling? What emotions are running through you right now?
Well, I think it's, I love baseball and I love opening day because it's a long season and I like to watch it throughout the season. But as a dad of a player, it's kind of cool to watch each year kind of come and go. Because last year, freshmen, had the opportunity to play on varsity, had nerves, had, like a lot. Never played a position that he was asked to play, third base before. Had a good year, but worked his tail off for the last year. I mean,
Putting in the hours.
Worked hard.
Yes.
And first scrimmage was last week. The confidence level that he has now at the plate, his size, he's gotten a lot bigger. It's going to be a fun year just because he knows he belongs. Last year is like the new guy. It's going to be fun to watch just because I think he feels like it's, his team with his brothers, but this is his team. With anything,
when you're confident in what you do because you practice and you've trained, I mean, it's almost you're overwhelmed with excitement just to get out there and show it. You don't have to even worry about it anymore. You're just like, I know I belong. I put in the time. I put in the hours. I'm ready to show it.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to hear how great it goes today because I'm sure it will be wonderful.
Yeah.
And for the whole team, I ran into Hickory High Red Tornadoes baseball, third biggest fan of all time, Charles Young Sr.
Oh, he might have number one.
He might be number one.
He goes to every practice.
I know he does. I put him behind you and his son, but I'll move him at number 2. You're 1, he'll be 2. And he said he came to I saw him coming back from the scrimmage, and he said, Chad, these boys can hit.
They can
hit. So we'll see how the pitching goes, but he said, you don't have to worry about these dudes hitting.
Yeah.
They will hit it all over the place.
Yeah, we played Alexander Central last week, who's going to be a good team. They're 6A, we're 5A. We put up 7 runs. We lost 10-7, but I guarantee most people wouldn't have thought that we would have been able to have that kind of offense. So, and we're still pretty young. Yep. I mean, if you look at our first, 4 hitters, junior, sophomore. And then it goes senior, junior, senior. So, I mean, we're still pretty young. So, I mean, it looks good for the future.
Got a couple good pitchers, I heard he was saying. And then the conference, your forecast, he said East Lincoln, all the normal all teams are going to be there, and they're going to be tough.
Yeah, East and North are going to be tough. North won the state championship last year. So they're not losing a ton. They lost some pitching, but they're going to be kind of tough to deal with. And we have some North Lincoln fans that listen to the podcast. So
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
really branching out, aren't we?
Yeah, they really are. They're probably listening to learn something about the program. But they're going to be really tough. Obviously, East will be tough. And our conference usually has some good baseball in it. So it'll be fun. First night's tonight. It'll be, if you didn't know this, Hickory High's baseball field is in a hole, and the wind comes off the soccer or the old soccer, the current football field,
yes,
and it gets about 10 degrees cooler down there. So you have to bring multi-layers. Yes. So my car looks like I'm going on a ski trip.
I know that dugout very well because my freshman year, oh God, this is terrible.
I think you're taking my story.
No. Are you talking about the wedgie story?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we got wedgies too in that same dugout, but this is the story. So it was lightning. So the soccer team had a run in the dugout, and at the same time, the football team had a run in the dugout. Right? You didn't have the football team.
No,
right?
It was just y'all.
It was just us.
Yeah.
So the football team and the soccer team and us freshmen, and I remember just praying, please just let us get through this. And I think some of us kind of moved to the side, but Lonely Casey. He was a lone soldier. Everybody else took off, and he was the last guy, and he got it.
He got caught.
He got caught.
Yeah.
wedgie.
Yeah, mine, and I know everybody's heard this, but we ran to the dugouts, and I didn't realize that JV ran to the first base dugout, and varsity ran to the third base, and
yes.
I was in the third base, and I was sitting in there, and I was like, "What are my buddies doing across the field?" And I looked down the bench, and it looked like a bunch of salivating hyenas, and it was a massacre.
Oh, that's so great. Gosh, high school life. Ain't it something?
They don't do it like that anymore.
I know they don't. Let's stay on the sports thing. We just got through another Winter Olympics.
Sure did.
And Hank, I enjoyed every single minute of it, and to have it topped off with the U.S. men's hockey team and the girls.
And women's.
But the last thing that I truly watched that Sunday morning was the men's hockey. And
Amazing.
I don't remember ever watching a better hockey game.
Amazing.
Because everything was on the line. It was 40-some years since the actual miracle on ice to the day. I mean, it was that exact day, 40-some years prior.
Yep.
I mean, just all these little variables mixed in to make it so special. And when they pulled it off, it was just...
Yeah.
I think everybody was everybody was cheering. You could just hear cheers from our neighborhood homes.
Yeah.
Just...
Well, you think about like the guy that did it, Jack Hughes. You know, his brother sent him to the gold medal game with an overtime goal 2 days before. Yeah. His mom, who's in charge of like player development for the women's team, wins gold on Wednesday, and then he wins it. Have you heard that story about they're in a dorm room, and they said like the brothers got to stay together, and the other two brothers were across the hall, and they said it was like freshman year in college. They said it was so much fun, right? But it's a tight room, and he said right before the gold medal game the night before, it was like 12:30. He couldn't get to bed, and he's like wrestling around, and his brother Quinn, it's dark, and he's like, "Jack, what you thinking about?" And he said, "That overtime game-winning goal I'm getting ready to score."
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
And so he was like, just such a cool story. And then the other thing is how patriotic that was, like how he made it and the team made it. Because, I think a lot of people use that platform, and I don't want to get into that, but they use that platform for different things. And, it was really cool to have that moment with the U.S. team, the U.S. girls team. And it's kind of like when you played for your high school, how proud you are when you beat St. Stephen's or South Caldwell or whatever you're wearing that thing. It's the same exact thing. And so that...
Except just on a larger scale.
Just a larger scale. But I will tell you, that man right there is going to get paid. Jack Hughes, every toothpaste company, every mouth guard, everything is going to want that cat on there.
So he plays for the New
Devils?
Jersey Devils.
Yeah.
He will never, ever have to buy a drink for the rest of his life.
Ever
again.
Ever.
Yeah, I loved it.
Or will that goalie?
Oh yeah, that goalie. God, can you imagine having the game of a lifetime in the gold medal game in the Olympics?
No.
Special stuff. And I liked after how they were just slamming beers.
I saw one of the guys, they were at the bar, and people were like handing beers and spraying. He was handing out Zens, the nicotine patches. Yeah. He was hanging those out.
The one dude was at the press conference, and he was on the mic, and after he got finished talking, how does that one more?
One more. I need one more.
He had like 3 of them already emptied on front of him, but anyway.
But I mean, the funny thing is when you look at the Olympics, we get this, this competitive side of us when we want to see the final medal count.
Yeah.
And Norway ended up pulling away, but
always.
I mean, can you?
That's what they do.
Can you compete in the snow with those cats?
Of course not.
I mean, did you see the cross country race when the guy was running uphill at a sub 6 minute pace?
Yes.
What are we supposed to do with that guy?
Nothing.
Yeah,
we can't handle that. But Norway, they have 18 gold. Moose brought up the stats here, medal count. So they had Norway at 18 gold. U.S. not bad with the 12. Norway's had one dude had 6 golds by himself. It was that cross country dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he was amazing.
Yeah.
So anyway, well done for the United States and well done for the Olympic Committee, all the countries that participated. Next up, L.A. Summer Olympics.
Do you favor one Olympics to the other?
I'm a Summer Olympic dude for sure. I mean, I've really enjoyed the winter, but summer's always been my favorite.
Yeah, I feel like it gets redundant. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like winter gets like it's like freestyle skiing, freestyle half pipe, freestyle whatever it is. Yeah. It's a lot of those events, and I think you get to move into some other stuff's pretty cool.
Yeah. I even got sick of curling. I thought I'd never get sick of curling, but I watched so much curling that I was like, you know what? I think I might Need a little break.
You a double luge guy?
I moved on to
Double luge?
skeleton.
Double luge. Could you imagine? I mean, asking another dude to be like, hey, I need
Spooks.
you.
Hey, Steven, come over here.
I need you to
lay on me.
on top of me. No, back on me, not front.
Love it. Yeah, so anyway, awesome. I was actually a little depressed, to be honest, because Jennifer and I, and a little bit of Lucy Rose, that we would meet 8 o'clock in the den. Let's support our country. Let's watch the Olympics. And now it's over. It's gone. So now what are we watching? Hank?
Baseball, baby.
Oh, so you've got something to watch. I don't watch much baseball. So.
College baseball. It's on all week.
Good for you. Good for you. All right, so let's stay on the sports theme, Hank. We talked a little bit about Harris. So now let me brag just a little about Lucy Rose.
Please do.
Yeah, so her dance competitions, it's like an entire schedule. It started 2 weeks ago. So they had their first event in Lenore. She and her team did very, very well. And then they had an event last weekend in Kannapolis. And again, you can appreciate this because Harris has been doing this too. 4 hours a day, 4 days, sometimes 5 days a week. Practicing this routine over and over until it's perfect, right? Mm-hmm. So she has a solo and a duet, and then there's multiple group dances. But right now the competition is for solo and duet. Lucy Rose, her friend Gianna, enter the contest, bring home the gold, #1 overall in duet, #1. Then the solo is the next day. That was Saturday. Sunday comes around. Lucy Rose, you nervous? Dad, I don't really need to be. I mean, she didn't say it this way.
Yeah.
She was like, no, not really.
When you work this hard, you don't have to be.
Exact, just like we were talking about Harris. He's worked this hard. He's ready to do it. And so she was the second to last to perform. And she finished, and Jennifer said that she was all smiles, that she knew that she had done well. But the girl who's the favorite was the last to perform.
Yeah.
So she does fantastic as well.
Sure.
They're both up on stage. Lucy Rose goes to her friend or her competitor, and is a friend of hers as well, and says, you did a great job. You're probably going to win it. Way to go. Awesome.
Little reverse voodoo. Reverse voodoo.
I like the strategy.
I do too. We do that in fantasy football all the time.
Of course we do. And so, the double voodoo reverse monkey dust hex. Yeah. So anyway, the girl did. I don't know if she responded or maybe she just nodded like, yeah, I think I'm going to win this because she was a senior and she's supposed to bring it home. Well, sure enough,
did not.
Judges make the call, and Lucy Rose Leilani East, #1 overall for the entire event.
That's amazing.
So gets this trophy that's bigger than her, brings it home, tells me I wasn't able to go to this one.
It's bigger than you then, right?
Yeah, yes. Well, yeah, it is. And so she tells me all of this stuff, and just like the passion and her pride, like she was like, man, I worked hard for this and I deserve to win it. I mean, that's not what she said, but that's the way she was saying things.
For sure.
She was just very proud, and I was proud of her.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so she's got multiple more events going on throughout the rest of the the winter into the spring, and then they go to Portugal to National Ballet in July. So it's dancing from now until then, buddy.
Is this series in North Carolina the whole time?
No, they travel. So there'll be some in South Carolina. I think they go to Virginia. They've been to Florida. But majority of the stuff is in North Carolina.
And Jennifer likes to go to this stuff, right?
Oh, so, dude, they have a blast. She has like 6 girlfriends. They all go. They all get hotel rooms. They leave on a Friday after work, and they'll come back to a Sunday like at 8.
Yeah.
And so
they don't like you there either, do they?
No dudes. I mean, they don't really want. And actually, I said, let me pop in there and roll with y'all one time. I said, I'm a lot of fun. And she was like, nah.
Not that much.
Not that much fun,
right.
Exactly. So anyway, way to go, Lucy Rose. Way to go, Harris. Keep it up. Very proud of you.
That's for sure.
All right, buddy. Just a couple other things that we'll talk about. So the Rock and Roll Hall, because on this show, if you're not a big fan listener, you know that we jump around for sports, music, television, Hank's favorite thing to eat. Holidays, yes, all kinds of stuff. So we'll jump into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The new nominees were announced, I believe it was yesterday.
Yep.
So, Hank, I'm going to breeze through these 17. I think the hall can take 5 or 7. Is that correct?
That's correct. 5 or 7.
So we're going to let you be the hall, and you tell me who you would take, and we'll add a little commentary here too. So here are the nominees for the 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Black Crowes, who were nominated last year too, didn't make it. They're there again. Jeff Buckley, just talked about him. He's a singer-songwriter. He's no longer with us. The way I remember him is from that song Hallelujah. Mariah Carey, she was nominated. She didn't make it last time. Phil Collins, we mentioned this before.
We did.
He's He's already in as a member of Genesis, but not as a solo artist. Melissa Etheridge. Y'all remember her? Come to my window. Lauren.
Wow.
Yes.
Made me want to forget her.
Lauryn Hill. Me and you have seen her in
Dude,
concert.
one of my favorites.
Yes, one of your favorites for sure. Billy Idol, nominated last time, didn't make the cut, so he's back again. You want to say anything about that? Okay.
Billy Idol gets it.
In Excess, one of my wife Jennifer's favorite bands. I think this is their first time nominated. Iron Maiden, they've been nominated a couple times. Right. Maybe this is their time to get in. Joy Division, New Order, we talked about them last time because they didn't get in. New Edition, new to the nominee list. Think about who's in this band, Hank.
Oh, it's some of the greats.
Bobby Brown's in this band.
Yep.
Ralph Tresvant. You've got Johnny Gill was in this band. And, of course, Belle Biv DeVoe.
Yeah.
They were in this.
Independently.
Exactly. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
What an amount of talent right there for New Edition. They secretly will have my vote. However, I know they're not getting in first ballot.
Yeah,
but
not first ballot.
They'll have my vote. Oasis, they were on the ballot last time. Probably think maybe this will be their time. Pink, love her to death. You know, if this was a Hall of Fame for like trapeze artists, you know what I'm saying? She's first ballot.
Yeah.
Have you seen her live?
Yeah, I have not. But they say that one of the reasons that she's going to have so much success in this like running is because of how she packed arenas because of her show.
Yes. So Olivia and Jennifer went to see Pink in Columbia 6 months ago, and they were kind of in the nosebleeds. But they said Pink, you've seen where she swings around on these trapeze. They're in the nosebleeds. She was swinging around. Olivia said you could almost felt like touch her. That's how close she was swinging up from the rafters. Is that not crazy?
Crazy.
So if there is a trapeze award, she will win. Sade. Now, golly, boy.
I know.
Everybody loves Sade.
Everybody loves Sade.
Also, Hips Don't Lie with Miss Shakira. No way she's getting in.
No
However,
way.
It's pretty,
No way.
No way, Jose. But I can't really believe that she's nominated.
I know, it's tough for me too.
Seems kind of odd.
Yeah, it's
tough. I love her. I love the way she looks. I like the way she sounds. I love the way she dances.
Yeah.
But Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I don't think.
Yet.
No, not yet.
Not quite yet.
Not yet. That'd be like Enrique Iglesias getting it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or who married J-Lo? Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony. But I think his presence outside of the U.S. is really strong.
Massive?
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Yeah.
A couple more on this list that are new to the nominees. Luther Vandross, which this is a crazy story, man. Crazy story. So Friday, come back from the golf course, been sipping on a couple. Mm-hmm. So we eat dinner and everything, and then what I like to do Fridays, we watch a little bit of the Olympics, and then I like to go to the YouTube channel and just find old songs that I haven't seen in a while, watch them, the artists perform them live.
I think I know where this is going.
Do you? Okay.
One of his songs brought you to tears.
Well, basically, yes. And
Dance with My Father?
I can't even watch that.
Is that Dance with My Father?
That's the one that always brings me to tears. I can't even listen to that song without crying.
Golly.
I can't listen to the first 8 words, and I have to turn it off.
Yeah, that song's crazy.
There's no way. It's a wonderful song. But this one is called A House Is Not a Home.
Oh.
Okay? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And so he's singing it live, and I'm just over the moon. So, in one of those perfect little states.
Yeah.
I'm off the golf course, just finished eating dinner, had a couple more drinks. Jennifer's on the couch beside me. Lucy Rose is, I'm content.
Yes.
Listen to the song. It makes me think of my friend Jabril. Okay.
Yeah.
So I text Jabril immediately, and I showed him the video. It's like, this is what I'm watching right now. He was like, you're not going to believe this, Chad. I'm at a karaoke bar with my girl. We just sang that song 5 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh.
You can't make this stuff up.
Can't make it up.
Because he was like, are you at the bar? And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, we just sang this song at the karaoke bar in Charlotte. I was like, I'm on the couch, bro. But I just thought about you.
That's
I haven't
crazy.
talked to Jabril in forever.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? So anyway, Luther, love him. Last but not least to the nominee list, my friend, The Wu. That's the Wu-Tang Clan. Cash rules everything around me, right?
It sure does.
Okay.
I know this about you, Cream.
Cream, yes.
I will tell you, though, out of all the years that we've been doing this, this list is probably, for me, one of the strongest lists. For me, because it hits things that I like. Sure. There's a load of different music that gets put on this that is well-deserving that I just wasn't into.
Yeah, understand.
This list right here, there's some stuff that I'm not really into because like you talked about Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden they talk about is probably deserving of getting in there. Was I a huge Iron Maiden fan? No. But I respect their music and what they've done, what they've done for it. But I'm guessing they'll be one of the 5 to 7.
Okay.
The
other thing that I would mention too, it shows we're also getting older because these are like the people that we grew up to listening to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're all qualified now for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which means we're getting
old.
Yes.
Old.
All right, so I'm gonna let you take it from here, my friend. Go ahead and let's break down your 5 to 7. You go ahead and give me who you think's going to get in.
Okay, so Iron Maiden, I think, is going to have to be one of them. Okay. Phil Collins. Well, if we're going down this list right here, Mariah Carey.
You think she's in?
I think she's in. It's her 3rd time.
Okay.
I think that she's loved by a large mass. I think she's made her presence in music history. I think she gets in. Okay. Phil Collins, who has already been inducted with Genesis. Yeah. This feels like, how Kobe, when he went from 24 to 8 or 8 to 24, he had 2 Hall of Fame careers, his numbers. This is what it feels like.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, Phil Collins going in twice. Could you imagine?
That's amazing.
By myself? This is like Justin Timberlake going in with NSYNC and then on his own.
There's a couple artists that have done this, like Stevie Nicks is in, and she was in with Fleetwood Mac and several others. But anyway, let's hang on. I think Phil Collins should be in as a solo artist as well. So let's go back to high school. I don't know why I'm stuck in this high school mode in my brain, but I guess anyway, I am. He had this song when I was a junior. I was really infatuated with this one girl. I'm not bringing up any names, but this girl really broke my heart. Okay. There's this song called Groovy Kind of Love, right? I don't know if you remember this.
I don't.
Yeah. Maybe Moose can play it.
When I'm feeling blue, all I have to do is take a look at you. Then I'm not so when you're close to me.
I was a New Edition guy at this point. You got to remember, your senior year was my freshman year.
This is my junior year.
Okay, so I was in 8th grade.
You were in 8th grade. You weren't even in high school yet. But anyway, Groovy Kind of Love, I just remember Phil Collins like pouring his heart. I saw the video out to this girl, and I was like, this is my theme song to this girl. So I called her on the phone and said, hang on, I want you to listen to something. I played this song for her, just like the cheese ball that I was. Then I picked back up the phone. Are you there? Nobody on the other line. What a douchebag I was.
Yeah, no, it's still there.
I mean, come on. Hello? Was that not... What? Hello?
Was that not lovely?
Was that not beautiful? What? Nobody's there. So anyway, that's my Phil Collins solo.
Oh, I'm glad
story. Groovy Kind of Love.
Bared your heart right there. That's great.
You. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, going down the list, I don't think Melissa Etheridge gets in. I don't think she does. Lauryn Hill, who I love.
I know you do. We sit here in concert together.
Yep.
Yes.
So, but I don't think she gets in. Billy Idol is interesting to me. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't see him getting in on this list. In Excess, no. Iron Maiden, yes. Joy Division, no. New Edition, no. Oasis, yes.
Probably.
Pink, no. Sade, no. Shakira, no. Luther, I want to say yes, but Wu-Tang, definitely.
Definitely Wu-Tang. You missed up here, too. You got the Black Crowes. Did you say they were going to make it or not?
I did not. Well, I went straight to Mariah Carey. I don't think Jeff Buckley makes it. No. The Crows could make
Possibly.
it. Yes, depending on the numbers.
They deserve it.
But that's my crowd. How about you?
Yep, I'm going Crows, Phil Collins, Billy Idol, Oasis, and I think Wu-Tang gets in, too. Yeah, that would be my 5. But I would love to see a little Pink slide in there, Sade.
Luther.
God, actually, I'd love
New Edition. I mean, just think about New Edition and what they did in their time.
Oh, love them.
Yeah.
Love them to death.
But, I mean,
you want me to sing a little Can You Stand in the Rain real
I would
quick
rather shoot both feet off than have that happen. But, I mean, it's going to be interesting to watch these guys get in because, I mean, it's guys and girls. But, I mean, moving forward, these others are just going to roll right back on. So we'll see.
Yeah, so next year, I was in this band called the Dingle Dangles, and I'm thinking next year, we might get our nod.
You think so?
I think maybe.
Okay.
We have this little sweet little song called Sweet Little Song. Yeah, you heard that before?
No.
Oh,
But it's amazing that you use descriptive words that are the name of the title of the song.
yeah, it's just a sweet little song. All right, buddy. So that wraps up our Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominations segment of the show. We'll see how we do. I think everything's announced in April, so we'll make sure to keep you in tune to who wins the awards. Okay?
Please do.
Yeah. So another we'll transition next. So we've for the last 5 to 7 years, we have been a member of a very prestigious tennis team that our goal is to always make it to states. And it starts tomorrow. Our 8th year, maybe. Is this 8th year, probably 7th or 8th?
At least.
Of competing to try to make it to states. It takes place for my team, which is the 4-0s, tomorrow. And I think 3, what are you? 2 5s? 3, what is it?
I can't wait to see if they ask you to play. I can't wait.
I think a lot of people
Bottom rung.
Exactly. I think a lot of people are sick, so I did get the nod. I am playing tomorrow, but we start next week. We start tomorrow. You start next week.
Next week.
So both teams, I saw our.
We're playing on Wednesdays.
You're
though.
on Wednesday.
Yeah,
we're
you're on Thursdays.
Both teams look really solid, and we say this every year.
We say it every year,
and we always end up just not performing to the level we need to. But I'm telling you, I feel like something. It's a little bit special.
Do you?
this year. I do.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so
I'm okay with that.
Our lineup tomorrow is we're playing the City of Hickory team. And so in singles, we've got a fella named Heisler, Jim Heisler.
Jim Heisler.
Great singles
Solid.
player, solid as a rock. Line 1, Aaron Swisher and Dustin Deal. Very athletic guys. They can hold it down. Line 2, Drew Smith and Mark Hugerich.
Okay.
And line 3,
The loser line.
yours truly and Boo Woolbrook.
Okay.
Looking like a strong team.
It is looking like a strong team. Boo, I've noticed, and the more layers he has on, the better he plays. Okay, so make sure he's warm.
Oh yeah, he's an older gentleman. He really needs to kind of keep the warmth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make sure he's got plenty of layers on.
I think last time we counted 6 to 7 layers.
It's remarkable how many layers.
Unbelievable.
And they're all blue.
It seems like every other point, one other layer comes off. You know,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can't wait to hear more about this.
It's gonna be real good. I'll keep you posted on how many layers Boo wears tomorrow night. So I'm going to New York City in 2 weeks, Hank. And no,
Okay.
I've never been. Have you been to the city?
I have been a couple times.
So I've got some friends. They were like, "You got to do this and you got to do this. If go to Little Italy and go to this restaurant and get this dish, or make sure you go to Madison Square Garden and check this, or go to this museum, blah, blah, blah." If you had 3 things that, and you can sports, let's say you had ticket to anything you wanted to do, what 3 things?
Any time of the year, I mean, like,
Any time of the year. What 3 things would you want to do in New York City?
I'd have to go to Yankee Stadium.
Of course.
Okay, I'd have to go to Yankee Stadium. So that would be one thing that I'd want to do. And it depends on who you're with.
Yeah.
Right? It depends on who you're with.
Say you're with your buddies.
With
your
your
own
buddy.
boys.
Well, we're not going skating in Central Park.
No, we're not.
Okay, so I would have to go to Yankee Stadium. I would have to go to Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
Okay. I really wouldn't care to. I mean, Shea Stadium's one other one, but to not be redundant.
Sure.
I would have to probably. You put me on the spot kind of here.
yeah.
I would probably have to eat somewhere.
That's what I was going to say. Let's talk about a restaurant or something that you would want to eat. Would it be a slice of pizza right off the street? Or would you go, fine dining establishment? Or would you just go to Little Italy or Chinatown? What would you, where would you go?
I think Little Italy would be the place I'd want to go. I mean, of course, the pizza off the street would be amazing. Of course, having some major fancy restaurant that you and I could not get into would be, amazing to do.
Fair.
But I think, going into a borough that you could kind of get exposed to what they have going on in Little Italy would be fun.
Yeah.
But yes, I would think that the food portion of it would have to be part of it, especially with your boys.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And so my friend Frankie Mistero, that's who we're going to see.
That sounds like a wrestler. Like a guy that wears a mask.
Yeah, so I'm sure he's going to have a lot of cool things planned out for us, but he owns a couple bars, and I found out where they are. So they're both of them, I think, are called Schaefer's, and one is in Chelsea. So there's something called Chelsea Piers that's really near us and near our hotel as well. So I'm sure we'll have much time to post up at Schaefer's and Just keep them coming.
Just keep them coming.
Keep them coming.
Okay.
On our way to Little Italy and to Madison Square Garden, where we're going to see Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry play against the New York Knicks, which sounds fabulous.
Pretty amazing.
Yep. So we're doing that in a couple weeks. Hank, we're going to wrap up today's show with, I just wanted to pose a question to you because you're a gentleman, a scholar.
Thank you. I'm glad that you recognize this now.
I'm recognizing it. For many, many moons, and I've always considered you, everybody talks about that you're kind of a cheapskate. But
Nobody says that. Who says this? Who says this? Moose. Moose. Who says this?
That's so low.
Who says this?
I've always heard that from your buddies. But I mean, I just don't agree with him, Hank. I don't agree with him. And so
I don't agree with you right now.
So let's talk about proper tipping etiquette. Okay. I ran into a situation the other day that one of my buddies from college gave me great tickets to an NC State sporting event. And I said, hey, man, what's your favorite wine? Let me get a bottle for you giving me the tickets for you and your wife. It's your anniversary coming up. You celebrate. He was like, yeah, I'll give you my favorite wine, but it's really expensive. I was like, bro, don't worry about it. You gave me the tickets. I'll get it for you. So he told me the name of the wine.
Okay.
I go up to our local wine shop, which has everything, and if not, they can get it for you. It's a great establishment. We go up there a lot during the spring and summer and listen to bands play. And so I said, ma'am, I need silver fork, blah, blah, blah. And she said it comes in 2 vintages. We got the silver and the bronze being $185, the silver being $365. I said, well, let's stick with the 185 bronze edition. And so it was right in front of me. I could have easily grabbed it, but she grabbed it for me and took it to the register.
Was it up high?
No, it was eye level. Okay, Hank. So she grabbed it, scanned it, and then she said, oh, no, it prompted me on the screen. It said, would you like to leave a tip? So think about what we've done here. The bottle's $200. Prompted me, do you want to leave a tip? I really wasn't thinking about leaving a tip. I thought I would just pay for it and leave. But now I've got a prompt, 18%, 20 or 25% on a $200 bill. $200 bill. It's about $40-$50.
Yeah.
She literally just grabbed it and scanned it. Hank,
Who's the cheap one now? Moose, who's the cheap one now? Huh? This dilemma? I'd have no dilemma. I'd give her $100 and I'm walking out. Right, Moose?
That's pretty terrible behavior.
Tell me what you did.
Pretty terrible
this
behavior.
is what I did. Well,
What did you do?
I was rather embarrassed. I've got a group of people behind me, so I pushed the 20% tip and kind of just I let out a gasp of air like that, like grabbed my wine, and then I left. And I was just thinking, why I just got hustled 50 bones for. I mean, she was doing her job, and what do you do in the situation like that, Hank? And I've got several other instances I want to go over.
Okay,
with you.
well, I'm giving you a hard time because you personally attacked me on our show here. But I think the tipping phenomenon, which started in COVID because you were trying to help individuals that were losing money, wait staff, whatever. And I think people were very gracious with how they tipped during those times. And I was too, mind you. But I think that it started a trend that once we got back into regular, commerce, it doesn't really fit, because if I'm bringing something to a counter and I'm paying for it, I don't believe a tip should be left. Right? I don't believe.
However, in the situation, would you have done the same thing? It's the screen prompts you, and she's waiting. Would you push 0, no tip?
I think I would have pushed the button that says customized tip and left a tip and not done 20% on a $200 bottle of wine that was handed to me 3 feet. I'm just saying.
Okay, that seems fair. Again, I was flustered. There was a lot of people behind me. I was relatively embarrassed. I wanted just to get out of there. So push the button quick. Let's get the bottle and get out. All right, next one. Haircuts. Okay? I completely believe hairstylists or hair cutters, they should be tipped. What is the proper tip to give your hairstylist? Or do you not give a tip to your hairstylist?
I give a tip every time.
Okay,
Shut up.
okay.
Do you give a Christmas present?
No.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't.
You give a Christmas present?
Yes, I do.
Wow. How long is the guy at the haircut den?
She has
the
been
name?
cutting my hair since I was like 12.
What is the name of the place that CJ used to go to?
Men's Den.
Men's Den. Does he still go there?
No, I think that guy's dead.
Oh, gosh,
I think his
okay.
name was like Carl or
Yeah,
something.
Men's Den.
Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P. Carl. So, and a Christmas gift. So, what is the proper tip? What do you normally do?
$10.
Okay. Seems fair. That's what I normally give too.
You do not.
I promise you. And sometimes I give more. I mean, the girl,
All of a sudden, he's giving more, Moose. All of a sudden.
typically it's $10. Okay, so I think that's proper. $10 for a haircut,
All right.
This is an interesting question that I pose, and again, it started during COVID. Look, we're a member of a country club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And before, when we pay our membership dues every month, it said it covers tips and gratuities. Since COVID, you've noticed that now there's a line for gratuity on all the things that we sign.
Yeah.
Before, they were adamant, you don't need to leave tip. But now it's, let's leave tip.
Yeah.
It's already in.
I leave a tip.
I do too. Because it give great service.
Yeah, I leave a tip.
But, it was just preached in our mind for so long. You don't have to leave a tip. You pay the tips in your membership dues.
Yeah.
But now it's, you need to come off the hip for some more tip.
Nope.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So you do the same.
I do.
Let's say we go eat at Redden's tonight and the bill is $150. Are you leaving 20?
For sure. You mean 20%?
20%.
Yes.
Okay. So am I. All right. Sounds fair. How about a golf caddy?
Oh, you certainly tip.
So let's say they come, you pull your car up, and they get the bags out of your car,
Yeah.
and then drive you up to sign in. Do you
$5,
tip?
$10.
Every time you do?
I don't play golf like you though.
Okay. I always forget that I don't carry cash much.
Oh, that's got to be awkward as hell. It's got to be awkward.
He's just sitting there staring.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I didn't bring any
He's like
cash.
cleaning your clubs, and then he sees you not going for the wallet, and he just kind of slurks away.
Exactly. Drifts off into the darkness. But so I feel like they should get a tip too every time, and I need to start bringing cash to the
I
golf
don't play
course.
at golf courses where I got caddies, though. I mean, what are we doing?
No,
Who am I
saying
hanging
the
out
guy
with?
that-
The attendant.
the attendant that picks
The attendant.
you up and gets you to the shop and all that good stuff.
You know, at clubs like that, they don't pay caddies.
They don't pay caddies?
The club does not pay the caddy.
Yeah, the club
Oh,
does
did
not.
not pay
Yeah,
the
if you got a real caddy.
It's up to Team Cheap over there
yeah,
to pay for the caddy.
if you got a real caddy, you're paying that.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. So when we played at Kiel.
Oh, here we go.
100
Story. Here's the story.
Talk about not tipping a $20 for a wine bottle. Oh, by the way, remember when we played at Kiel?
We played at that big, nice,
We
expensive course.
had to give that caddy 100 bones each.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
unbelievable.
And worth every dollar.
It was.
You know what? I hope people, when they look back at this show, they realize how short-sighted you were on this attack, and how at the end of this, you're going to be like, why did I bring this segment up?
I'm just, I don't consider myself cheap like everyone considers you. And
This
so,
is unbelievable.
Team Cheap. Team
I don't
Cheap
mind
over here.
tipping. I'm just saying things have changed a lot since COVID. That's all I'm saying. Tips have increased. The amount of tips that people that we tip and services that we we tip a lot, it seems.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Do you tip your kid when they take the garbage out?
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
Just you're a real run over there.
I'm rolling over here.
Yeah.
All right. I got one more. This will be the last one. Let's say you're at a sushi bar, okay, and you're actually sitting at the bar. The bill comes from
Yes, you tip the guy
from
too.
the lady.
You tip the guy
from
too.
the server. Do you get an
The sushi
additional
chef.
tip?
Yes,
to the
of course you do.
Sushi chef.
Of course you do. They're
Okay.
two different. They're two different artists.
Sure. What if I just put the whole tip on my bill and wrote on there, "Please share half with the sushi chef"?
Sushi chef gets nothing. He gets nada. So you gotta do both.
Oh, here we go. Moose has put us some nice
Yeah,
stuff up here.
you gotta do both.
Standard tip 18 to 25. Okay, I fall between 20 to 22, so I'm good there.
This
for the
is
sushi
amazing.
chef. Yep. And then, if it's a very high end experience, we're going up to 25. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good. And table service, server just brings you sushi. All you got to do is leave 18.
Yep.
I'll go for that.
Moral of the story: don't sit up at the bar.
Because you're tipping twice.
You're tipping twice.
Oh, wow. Good stuff. Hank, thanks for helping me today with these tipping questions.
Well, I'm so excited that I had input, seeing that I'm so cheap. And I love it how you say everyone's talking about this. Everyone's talking about how cheap you are. Like, you go up to a bar and you're like, hey,
It's like, come
why
on,
I'm
be
getting
cheap
my-
with me. Be cheap with me.
Why I'm getting my bill? This reminds me of how cheap Hank Eimer is. Oh, my gosh.
Goodness, this is lovely. I'm so glad to be back in the studio with you, my friend. It's always fun. It's always fun. Well, before we wrap it up today, anything else we need to talk about? What's going on this weekend? You got the baseball today.
Baseball Friday night.
Baseball Friday night.
We've got Hickory High basketball has made it into the playoffs. They got a bye yesterday. I think they are playing North Henderson, I believe.
Do we get a big couple or a couple games at home, or we travel?
We definitely get one. Yeah. North Henderson, who is 17-9, so they're a solid team. And so we'll play them tomorrow night at home.
Okay.
I don't know if we play at home on Saturday if we win, but we definitely play the third round away. And then the fourth round, which is cool, it's the Western final, I think, is at Lenore Rhine.
I saw that.
So it would be like at home. So if we can weasel our way into there, which we can win any game that they're put in front of us, but if we can get into that game, that'll be kind of nice to be able to play in front of our own crowd.
Before we started the podcast, I noticed Coach Willis texted you just to check in on you. I know you are really good buddies. How does he foresee, like, what's he feeling about the playoff run, the schedule that we have?
Well, I think I think there's some hard teams in front, and we haven't really talked about the run, like what he'll run into.
Right.
But I think, if we play well, everybody at the same time, I think that's been the tough thing with that team is like you'll have guys go on runs and other guys go cold and everything. But if everybody can play well together, then we're going to be tough to deal with.
Good.
And so I think that he feels, hey, if we know what we're up against and we execute the way we are, then we should have a good chance of kind of getting, a little bit deep.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to watching them. As I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned, my oldest daughter, Olivia, is coming back from college. Yeah, she'll be here tomorrow night.
Is this her spring break-ish?
She's coming home. She has to go to a doctor's appointment, and she wants to see her sister dance. She has a dance competition Sunday and wants to see her dance. So
Gotcha.
She's coming in, and so I said, all right, Olivia, come into town. We haven't seen her since Christmas. I mean, it's been a long time, so I was like, can't wait to see you. Any restaurant you want to go to, you tell us. We're going. We're going out to eat Friday night. It's going to be a ball. Olivia, she just likes this little place called Bubbly's. You know what I'm talking about? Bubbly's. They have the bubble
out near
tea.
the mall.
Yeah,
yeah.
She loves it.
Okay.
So her mom vetoed that because that's where Olivia always goes. If you had a suggestion for Olivia, it doesn't have to be in Hickory. It can be. We come to Newton. We can go to Statesville. We go to Gastonia. Not all the way into Charlotte. Maybe into Lenore. What restaurant would you say we should go for our Friday night dinner?
Didn't she like the one with the cherry blossom trees and behind the strip mall?
Yes.
Yeah, wouldn't that be? I would think that maybe she'd want to run that one back.
She would do it in a heartbeat. Her mom wouldn't. It's not going to have anything to do with.
Is she a pho fan?
She is.
So maybe some pho.
Yeah, we might get some of that pho.
Okay, or pho, whatever you want to call it.
We'll see,
Taj? Does she like Taj? Is
I love Taj.
Okay.
We ate there the other day. Well, I don't know what she'll choose, but her mom said you can go anywhere, like I said, but not except for these places.
Cherry
blossoms and
bubbly
bubblies, yes, and all that good stuff. So anyway, we'll figure it out. But I'm looking forward to having her home soon, and I'm looking forward to talking to everybody in 2 weeks when we'll come back to see you on the Big Fan. Hank will tell us all about Hickory High Red Tornadoes' first baseball game of the season.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Until next time, my friends. Peace.
I twist darts from the heart, try to intrude, loop my voice on the LP. Martini on the slang rock, certified chatterbox. Vocabulary dawn and talking.
You've been listening to The Mesh, an online media network of shows and programs ranging from business to arts, sports to entertainment, music to community. All programs are available on the website as well as through iTunes and YouTube. Check us out online at themesh.tv. Discover other network shows and give us feedback on what you just heard.